Welcome to Movement Inc. Yoga. Thank you so much for joining us to uplift in body and mind. I'm Rebecca and today's practice will be a total body workout. Come to your mat and let's get started. Finding a comfortable seat. Sit tall, sit well. Take these next few moments to settle, center and arrive. We arrive in the practice with our physical body, and it can often is not take a little longer for our mind, our energy to just come into this space. Allow yourself this time to be fully present in order that we can really get the most from this practice, your practice. With your next exhale, let your shoulders soften, your jaw unclench. As you inhale, feel that sense of light, of length rising up all the way through the midline of the body, the central axis to the crown of the head. With your next exhale, feel your pelvis, your seat connecting to the earth. With your inhale, your spine rising long out of this. Breathing in, reach your arms out to the side and high above you. As you exhale, bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. Firm your palms, elevate your chest. 2 more times, take your own pace. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, soften, hands to prayer. Inhale, lengthen through the side seams of the body. As you exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. Inhaling, reach up. This time as you exhale, bring your hands, your arms to shoulder height. Cross your right elbow on top of your left. Bending at the elbows, top of hands touching or palms touching, whatever feels available to you. Never forcing anything to the point of discomfort. Lift the elbows to shoulder height. As you exhale, draw the elbows away from you. Let your eye gaze, your dishti settle on your forearms. Reach your fingers to the ceiling and actively firm your forearms together. Feel the breath filling up the whole back body. Notice the sensation of this stretch, maybe across the back of the body, the shoulder girdle. Undo, open up, reach the arms high. Exhale in front of you, crossing the other arm on top, the left. Top of hands or palm to palm. Firm the forearms, lift the elbows shoulder height. Exhale, draw away, let your eye gaze settle. Feel the breath filling up the back body. Breathe into the richness of sensation. Let your breath be full and free. Undo your arms, open the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, hands to prayer. Firm the palms, lift the chest. Coming onto all fours. So today's practice is total body workout, meaning we're going to just really move the entire body. So in the warm-up, we want to consider every major joint, get the muscles active, the heart rate up, the blood pumping, the breath flowing. Shoulders above wrists, knees under hips. Take a few easy rounds of cat-cow. Mobilize the spine. Nothing too impressive here. Just movement and breath. Starting as we mean to go on. Noticing as you move where you feel free and open, where you maybe feel a little more sticky and tight. Take 1 more cycle. Come back to all fours, tabletop. Now shift the weight forwards. Of center, feel into the wrists, the forearms, take the hips out to the right, sink back, take the hips out to the left and shift forward. A big undulating circular movement. When you feel ready, change the direction of this circle. Really think of sending the hips out to the left and out to the right. You can switch this up and bring more movement into the torso. Just really get into the body. Fill your body with breath, with energy, prana, warmth. Take it all the way back now. Toes touch knees wide, child's pose. Rest your forehead gently on the mat. Walk your arms forwards, lift your forearms and firm your fingertips against the mat as you sit back into your heels. Keep broadening the chest. Feel the breath. As you inhale, come up, stay in a seated position. Take your left hand in front of you, brace the floor and the mat with your hand, and take a twist, opening to the right. Lengthen the spine, lift the chest, reach back a little. Make sure your head and neck are comfortable. Energize into the top fingers. If you would like to, bring your hand to the back of your head and lean back a little. Keep firming the floor away through the left hand. Fill the left or the right side of the body with breath and openness. Come back and change sides. Right hand touches down. Peel open the left side. Reach high, open up. Breath full and free, filling the whole left side. Staying here, so always options, choices, stopping off points. I'll guide this class, this practice, but the practice is yours, so make it your own. Move in a way that feels good, that feels right. Option to take hand to back of head. Lean back a little, breath full. Come back to center. 2 to 3 breaths in child. You might find that gentle sway. So this is a really good way to get into the hips, lengthen the side and back of the body. Nice beneficial posture. As you inhale, come back to all fours. Tabletop position. See your hands, spread them wide. Actively firm the floor away. Protract the shoulder blades. Tuck the toes. Engage your core, navel to spine. Firming the floor. Hover the knees. If this doesn't feel great in your wrists, your shoulders, simply bring the knees back down to the floor. Keep your shins parallel. Arms active, firm the floor away, reach out through your heels. Keep your back body long, navel to spine, keep breathing. Find a micro bend in the elbows, engage the biceps, chest broad and lifted. 2 more breaths. As you exhale, take it back to dog. And I love to open my stance here. I really like to have a nice open, expansive down dog to welcome as much length and space through the back and side of the body as I possibly can. Pedaling through the feet, walking up and down, opening the back of the feet, the lower legs, maybe swiveling, heels and hips one way and then the other. Let your breath be free. Come back to this. Your jaw relaxed. Inhaling, coming forward, stacking shoulders above wrists, arms, legs, core active, plank. Knit the lower rib cage in, firm the floor away. As you exhale, dog. 2 more times at your own pace. Let your inhale bring you forward. To modify, touch the knees down, and rather than take down dog, take child's. As you inhale, get long. As you exhale, take it back. Inhaling, plank or tabletop. Get long, get strong. Exhale back. 1 more time, warming up the shoulder girdle, activating the core. Inhale, firm the floor away. Let's hold this for 3 breaths. Knit the lower rib cage in, protract the shoulder blades, reach out through your heels. Long, strong gaze forward. 1 more full breath in and out. Exhaling, down dog. Open up here. Let the head, the neck, the jaw release. Hinge your hips high. Anchor down through the center of your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, step, walk, jump, feet to meet hands. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Shoulders firm into the back body, chest through. Exhaling, soften and fold, Uttanasana. Block available. If you don't touch the floor, or bend your knees. Feel your belly against your thighs. One more time, halfway lift. Inhale, Ardha. Lengthen the spine, chest through the shoulders. Exhale, soften the knees as much as you need and fold. Heel toe the feet to touch. Sit back into the heels. Shift your hips back. You can always use your thumbs to draw your hips back. If this doesn't feel great in your lower back, have your feet more hip width apart. Scoop your tail under. Now lift out of your waist. Reach your arms to shoulder height. Shine your heart space through. Sit deeper. Go as low as you can. Really work the legs. Hug the inner thighs together. Root into your heels. Wiggle your toes. Sink deeper. Lift the chest. Keep lengthening out of your waist. Hug your outer thighs together. If your shoulders fatigue, bring your hands to prayer. 2 more breaths. Work the legs, the glutes, inner thighs hugging. Sit deeper, lift out of the waist. Firm the shoulder blades into the back body. Good, lengthen and release. Phew, come to the front of your mat. Tadasana, mountain pose, feet hip width. We'll take a few sun salutation variations to establish rhythm, pace and build the heat. Breathing in, reaching up. Exhaling, hinge and fold. Uttanasana. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knees bend, hands plant. Tabletop or plank. Knees down first round, lower smooth, elbows hug, chest broad. Cobra, heel of hands draw back, keep your pelvis firming against the floor, shine your chest through. Exhale, smooth lower. Inhale, firm the floor away. You take tabletop, knees down or reverse push-up plank. Exhale, dog. So the transition, the vinyasa, the intensity level, the heat level, over to you, yogis. Bend your knees, look forward. Land light, step, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, reach back as an option. If you take this, think of anchoring your tail down. As you lift and shine your hip points, gaze to the thumbs. Exhaling, hands to prayer. 2 more. Inhale, with the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Knees bend, hands plant, plank or tabletop. 1 breath here. Lower smooth, chaturanga or knees down, up dog or cobra. If you're in up dog now, firm the floor away through the palms. Lengthen out of the lower back, chest broad and lifted. Rolling over the toes, draw back through the navel, down dog. Get long and expansive, settle the breath. Bend the knees, look forward. Feet meet hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising, final round. Exhale, prayer. Come back to a breath. Steady and smooth. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Knees bend, hands plant. You might even feel ready to jump back to chaturanga. Keep the elbows hugging in. Try not to let the elbows wing back behind you. Take dog. So find that integrated strength. Sigh the breath out. And as we move with this self-awareness, this self-knowledge, we acknowledge what our body is capable of and where it's going, what it needs. We're able to skillfully move forward in our practice, in our life. Keep the knees soft. Bend the knees, look forward. Feet meet hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take your hand to your opposite elbow, ragdoll. Gentle sway from the hips side to side. Feel your elbows are heavy, drawing you down, your head, your neck releasing. Bring your right hand to the center of your body, but slightly further forward, maybe a block. Bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight. Turn to the left, spine lengthens out of waist, chest lifted. Reach the top arm high, head, neck where feels most reasonable to you. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, change sides, left hand down. Left knee stays bent, right leg straightens. Turn to the right hand to the hip, lengthen the spine, chest through. Reach the top arm high, keep your left knee bent, your right leg straight. Energize into the fingers. Think of firming the earth away with your left hand, fingertips, and reaching for the sky with your right hand. As you exhale, touch down, navel to spine, and very slowly, skillfully, controlled, roll up through the spine, restack vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, last thing to restack. Come to the top of your mat, Tadasana, mountain pose, feet hip width, palms forward, chest broad. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Now we've established a little heat and pace. We'll start to build in, add on. Listening to your body, taking a rest as you need. Plank, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. We'll build in a sequence that will have quick high bursts of energy to really keep the heart rate high, that kind of cardio blast and burst, metabolic boost, all those things that really just get the blood flowing, the body moving, quite high intensity. So that said, listen, take rest as you need. Reach the right leg high, spin the thigh down, reach out through the heel. As you exhale, round the spine to make space for the step through. Find a low lunge. Keep firming actively through the front foot. Bend the back knee a little and come to rise up. Crescent lunge. Straighten the back leg. Find the firm foundation of your feet. With a firm foundation, more than anything is possible. So have a steady base. Lift out of the waist, shine and lift the hip points as you anchor your tail. As you exhale, bring your hands to prayer, firm your palms, chest lifts. Hinging at the hips, lengthen your spine, engage your core, hover as you move towards a twist, left elbow hovering above the right thigh, palms firming, chest broad, and then hook the elbow to the top of the thigh or the outer edge to deepen your twist accordingly. However, keep your core active. Reach out through the back heel, hug the inner thighs. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, low lunge, plank or tabletop, vinyasa or skip it. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, hips stay level. Exhale, step through, steady base. Inhale, back knee bends, rise to crescent lunge, lift out of the waist. Exhaling, hands to prayer, firm palms, chest broad, hinging, lengthen forwards. Try not to let this hip wake up, scoop the flesh under. Engage your core as you rotate and turn towards the left leg. Your steady base. Hug the inner thighs. That will help with balance. Now hook top or outer edge. Deepen the twist. Fill the posture with your breath. Good. Come back. Reach high. If you wobble, don't worry. That's just your body's way of coming back to center. Plank or tabletop, chaturanga, up dog. Down dog. Come back to the breath. Step the big toes to touch. Reach the right leg high, opening up the hip. Keep firming the floor away, especially through the left arm, hand, left side long. Right knee reaching, heel to opposite glute. Exhaling, kiss the knee to the nose, step through. Spin the back toes. Windmill the arm. Warrior two. Glide the inner thigh. Broaden the chest, active arms. Hand to forearm, or forearm to thigh, or hand to floor. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. The expression is up to you. If your hand touches down, firm your arm against your leg. Draw open the top side of the torso. As you inhale, come up. Cartwheel the arms, low lunge. Take the flow, moving, breathing. Downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Take that one more time. This time, toes touch and the left leg lifts. Stacking the left hip on top of the right, open up. Keep the right side of the torso long. Step the foot through. Spin the back toes down. Find warrior two, left leg forwards. Take side angle, your choice, forearm to thigh or hand to inner foot. Fingertips firm the floor away, upper outer arm firms against the inner thigh, drawing the underside of the rib cage through. Come back up. Cartwheel the arms, plank or tabletop, flow. Keeping that high intensity, that continual flow, down dog. Really good. Bend the knees, look forwards. Step, walk or jump feet to hands. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, hands to prayer. Tadasana at the top of the mat. Find the breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, plank or tabletop. Take your flow. Take your time. No need to hurry or rush. Downward facing dog is where we come to meet. Knees soft, seat high, arms reaching and active. Inhale, lift the right leg high, keep your hips level. Exhale, round the spine, step through. Back knee bends as you rise into a high lunge. Lift out of the waist. Glide the inner thigh forward. Take the lunge a little deeper, but keep that sense of lift. Exhale, arms to shoulder height. Left arm crosses on top of right, Garudasana arms, the variation that works for you. Lift the elbows, then draw them away. Firm the forearms. 2 more breaths. Find that firm base, foundation. Undo the arms, reach tall, reach back. Exhaling, low lunge. Plank straight to dog this time. Inhale, keeping the pace, left leg. Exhale, step through, back knee bends to rise, finding crescent. Arms to shoulder height, right arm crosses on top. Find the eagle arms, reach back. Undo, lift and lengthen. Exhale, frame the foot, plank. We're on the arms, you're firming the floor away through the hands. Now, lower onto the left forearm, lower onto the right forearm. You can always make the tripod grip. Ensure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Firm the floor, get long, get strong. Firm the outer edges of your wrists against the floor. Lift up and out of your forearms. Protract your shoulders. Keep long in the back body. Lower your knees. Release your feet. Release your thighs, your belly. And come into Sphinx pose. If you took the tripod grip, separate that now. Hug back. Lower down. Reach your arms behind you, lift your chest, Hover your arms, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Keep your pelvis firming against the floor. Lift your legs. Locust. Feel your whole back body switch on. Keep the back of the neck long. Lower down. Firm the floor away. Plank. Exhaling dog. Let's take that sequence again. Inhale, come forwards. One forearm lowers, then the other. Stay like this or make the tripod grip. Find the elbows underneath the shoulders. Reach back through the heels, knit the lower rib cage in. Keep that fullness in the space between the shoulder blades. Firm the outer edges of the wrists down. Start to walk your feet in. Hinge your hips high. Firm again the outer edge of the wrist down against the mat. The forearms down. Feel that really big lift in the hips. Dolphin pose. There is no weight bearing on the head or neck here. Lifting up and out of the shoulder girdle. 2 more breaths. Hinge your hips as high as you can. Feel the sensation of lifting up and out of your shoulder girdle. Walk the feet back smoothly. Come into forearm plank. Knees lower, feet release. Come back to Sphinx. Draw back through the palms, the forearms. Shine the chest through. Lower down and lift up. Arms, legs, hug the inner thighs. Fan the shoulder blades into the back body. Locust, Shalamasana. Lower down. Firm the floor away. Downward facing dog. Allow yourself 3 breaths. Perhaps a child is calling you. Perfectly valid, perfectly welcome. We'll see that sequence sprinkled in now a few times throughout the rest of this practice. Bend the knees, look forwards. Feet meet hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let your head and neck draw down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, prayer. Step the feet wide to face the long edge of your mat. Get comfortable in your outfit, always important. And take goddess squat. So take a nice deep plie, open the inner thighs, firm them back, lift the inner arches. Remembering, try not to sit back. Spine long. Exhale, reach the arms high, keep the inner shoulder soft, the lift from the outer shoulder. Energize your fingertips. Goddess squat, now find a pulse. And as we pulse, the energetic quality is a lift. It's up, up, up. Good, navel to spine. Work the legs as deeply as you can here. Stick with it. Keep the heart rate elevated. Come back to the breath. Take it a little deeper. Hold it. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Find the pulse. Stick with it as best you can. If your legs are shaking like mine are, you're working really hard. We've got this. Nearly there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch the foot down. Hold it strong. Other side. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Pulse. Keep that energetic lift. Up, up, up. 5, 4, 3. Nearly there. 2, 1. Good. And hands to prayer. Few. Right hand to right inner thigh. Take the twist. Good work. Inhale, center. Exhaling. You'll be pleased to know that we'll also sprinkle this in just a couple more times as we continue to flow, to move, to breathe, to work our whole body. Sink deeper, straighten, arms out to the side, hands to hips, turn the toes in a little, lift out of the waist, inhale, hinge forwards and fold. Hands touch down, elbows hug in, or find the outer edges of your ankles and draw your chest through. Just like dolphin, hinge your hips high, lengthen your spine down, firm into the outer edges of the feet. Hands to hips, rise smooth, Pelvis back to neutral, core strong. Turn the right toes out. Lizard lunge, so you'll have hands to thighs, hands to block or floor. Go as deep as you need here, moving from side to side to get that work into the outer hip, the inner thigh. If you want a little more for your core, be hands free. Nice. That will also work the legs quite a bit more. Final side, take the low lunge on the right, come straight to plank, flow to dog. Oh, breath, breath, breath. Come back. Every time, come back to the breath. Get as open, expansive as you can in dog. Think of this as your active recovery, your active rest. Good work. Inhale forwards. We know where we're going. Forearm plank, tripod, elbows under shoulders. Get long, get strong. Work your core, knit your lower rib cage in. Look forwards and down, firm the floor away. You can stay here. If dolphin doesn't feel quite right for you, firm the outer edges of the wrist down. Hinge the hips high as you walk your feet towards you. Lift out of your shoulder girdle, hips lift high, heels anchor down. No weight on the head or neck. Walk the feet smoothly back. Keep this as controlled and smooth as you can. Lift out of the elbows. Knees, feet, thighs release. Sphinx, draw back. Release, head. Locust, lift, chest through. Lower. Firm the floor away, plank. Downward facing dog. Let's take that one more time. Good work. Really strong. Strengthening the arms, the shoulder girdle, the core. Plank. Forearm plank. Take a few moments here. Establish your base, the alignment, the activation. What parts of your body meet the floor? Where can you find that resistance? Walk the feet in. Lift up and out. Hinge the hips high. Wrists outer edge firm down. Forearms firm. Lift out of the shoulder girdle. Head, neck releasing. Dolphin. Walk back. Long, strong forearm plank. Lower. Release. Oh, Sphinx. Touch down. Locust. Float. Release. Plank. Down dog. Active recovery. Find the breath. Good work. Reach the right leg high. Step the foot through. Find your base for warrior one. Hips face forward. Bend, lunge into the front knee. Firm the outer back foot down. Activate the left glute as you lunge the front leg and lift out of the waist. Exhale, cactus. Open the chest. Inhale, reach. Take the arms behind you, interlace. Draw the knuckle joints down, firm chest. Firm grip, part the palms. Lengthen forwards. Always begin with length. And bow. Reach the knuckle joints high. Keep your hips, your shoulders facing forward. Your belly isn't below your thigh. Your core's active. You're hovering. Part your palms. Broaden the chest, the upper back. Inhale, rise. Release. Cactus. Exhale. Good work. Inhale. Exhale. Frame the front foot. Take the low lunge. Plank. Flow. Skip it. Straight to dog. Left leg. Lift. Let's keep the pace. Final bursts. Rising up, warrior one. Working hard. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Take the arms behind you. Interlace. Draw down, lift up. Humble. Fold. Hips, shoulders face forwards. Lengthen spine. Now reach your knuckle joints high. Hug your inner thighs. Scoop the left glute under. Feel your flesh firming against your bones. Reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. heel toe that front foot so you can frame it. Move through the flow. Down dog. Here we are. Good work. Knees bend, feet meet hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair, get low. Sink back, draw the hips and the thighs back. Into your heels. Reach, sink a little deeper. Lift the chest, lengthen the sideways. Work the inner thighs, the outer thighs together. Good work. Exhaling, hands to prayer. Transfer your weight onto your left leg. You're on the ball of your right foot. We're still really working the legs here. Cross the right leg on top of the left. Toes touching the floor or wrapping around for full Garudasana legs. Hug the inner thighs. Drishti really helps here. Option to come into the arms. Cross the left arm on top. Think of that activation in the arms, the elbows lifting and drawing away. Hug the inner thighs, sink a little deeper. Option to roll down the spine for sleeping eagle. Elbows meet thighs. Take your time here. Inhale, come back up. Uncurl the legs, but keep the arms to eagle. Lift the right knee. Standing tall, hinge forwards. Reaching the right leg behind you. Keep your arms active in eagle. Float, fly. Warrior 3, spin the thigh down, reach out through the heel. Lifted leg as active as the standing leg. Bend the knee a little, the standing leg, come back. If you can, find Garudasana, so total body workout, working balance, skillful control. Sleeping eagle option, come back, sit back, Utkatasana. Let's come straight into it on the other side. So right arm crosses on top, left leg toe to floor or take the wrap. Eagle, stay as you are, hug. Really good, feel that heat. Sleeping eagle as an option. Come back up. Stay with it as best you can. Uncurl the legs. Core strong will really help here. Take your time, no rush, no hurry. Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Lifted leg as active as standing leg. Flex the foot, reach out through the heel. Lengthen your elbows away from your shoulders. Think long through the back body. Come back, bending the knee. If you can, come back to eagle. Maybe the elbows touch the thighs. Smoothly come back up. Utkatasana never felt so straightforward. And release. Inhale, good work. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Let's let all that go. Take a flow. All the way through. Down dog. Sigh the breath out. Firm the floor away actively through the arms. Bend the knees, hop forwards. Lengthen with the in-breath. Fold, release, let go with the out-breath. Stand tall. Hands to prayer. Take it wide. Goddess squat. Final one. Give it all you've got. Open the inner thighs. Recover your breath, that steady rhythm. Arms reach high. Keep the inner arches lifting. Find the pulse. The energetic intention is uplift, uplift. Here we go, good. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to prayer. Ball of the right foot. Firm the palms. Lift the elbows. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Come back. Hold. Left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take it to the left. Skandasana. Lizard lunge. Just make sure that your knee always facing the same direction as your toes. Will your arms support you? Are you working into the legs even more? Hands free. Breath free. Low lunge, right leg. Plank. Hold this. 3 breaths. Activation, integration. Firm the floor. Distribute the effort through your entire body evenly as best you can. Vinyasa. Active rest. Oh. Down dog. Child's is always there. We're nearly there, yogis. So, so strong. As you inhale, come forwards. Come all the way down. Reach the arms behind you. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Hover the arms. Shalabhasana, locust. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, lower. Heel of hands back from the shoulders. Draw back through the palms, cobra. Exhale, lower. Locust. Lift. Lower. Cobra. Switching it up. Firm floor, plank, downward facing dog. Good work. Lengthen forwards and lower the knees. Child's, take it back. Sigh the breath out. Lift the left arm, open the chest, thread the needle, reach the arm through. Take the right arm forwards, keep the right forearm lifting, the arm active, and extend and reach through the upturned palm. Make sure your neck is comfortable. 2 more breaths. Really get into the back body, the shoulder girdle. Quite heavy usage today with our forearm plank and dolphin variation. Come back. Uncurl, take it to the other side. Reach up and thread. Left arm active, right arm reaching. 2 breaths. Come back up, reopen. Hands touch down, tabletop. Bring your legs through. Have your feet to the floor, your hands beside you, so you're lifting out of your seat, not into the base of the spine. Feel that tripod of your sitting bones, your tail connected to the floor. Hold the underside of your thighs, tiptoe your feet in, stay here. Engage your core, lift out of the lower back, puff your chest through. Or lift the legs, Ardha Navasana, half boat. Keep your hands to your thighs or reach them forwards. Good. Core strong. Shins parallel. Left arm hooks right outer thigh. Twist. Keep that lift from the lower back. Through center and twist. Come to the other side. Center, twist. Try and keep your shins parallel. Find center. Twist. Whew. Really good. Center, twist. Keep the lift. Twist, come back through, hold it here. You can always support by holding the thighs, straighten the legs. You've got this. 2 more breaths. Cross the ankles. I'm going to take a flow, release all of that, and meet me in dog, downward facing. Let go with the breath. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the hands and take a seat. Have your legs out in front of you. Dandasana, lift out of your seat. Inhale, hinging forwards, grow long. Have your hands touch down wherever they do so. Lengthen and fold. You can always keep your knees bent or use a block under your knees. Lengthen your spine forwards, chest through, scoop the belly in, go a little deeper, head, neck, releasing. Inhale, rising, hands to prayer. Bend the right knee, Janushirshasana, so opening the hip, Bring the right foot to the inner thigh. You can always support under your right thigh with a block if that just would be nicer for your hips. Lengthen. Turn towards the left leg with your navel and your torso. So we're taking a slightly twisted Janu Shirshasana. Come forwards, inhale, grow long. Exhale, fold, bowing over that lengthened leg. Holding the outer edge of your leg, your ankle or your foot. Inhale. Exhaling. Simply change sides. Always working with balance, harmony in the body. Inhale. Exhale. Navel to thigh lengthen, so you bring that twist and fold. Curl the toes back. Inhale. Exhale. Support under the thigh. And come back to Dandasana. Bend the knees and seagrass the legs. Come onto your back. Roll onto the side and lay on your back. Let the breath go. Feel your whole back body connect to the earth beneath you. Keep your feet hip width. As we come into bridge, please make sure that your head and neck remain perfectly still. And you're not weight bearing in the neck. You go no higher than the shoulders. Feet hip width, arms beside you, actively firming down against the floor. Root into your heels as you lift your hips, your pelvis. Tracking your knees forward, lengthening your thigh bones away from your hips. Hug the inner thighs. As if you're holding a yoga block. Activate the glutes without clenching, firm against your arms. No higher than shoulder height. Head, neck still. Lower smooth. Take this 2 more times. If you want to, feel welcome to take the bind with the hands underneath you. Interlace, and that will create a little more space for lift. Navel to ceiling, telescope the rib cage. Inner thighs hug, knees reach forward. As you're ready, smooth release down. Take this 1 more time. Interlace or keep the arms active. Feel that stretch in the quads, the hip flexors, and lower smooth. Pelvis touches floor. Keep your knees hip width as you hug your thighs back towards you. Lengthen the lower back. Happy baby, outer edges of the feet, knees draw down. Sigh the breath out. Those final movements, postures that welcome a sense of closure for you as you make your way towards Shavasana. We won't be here all that long, but we will allow it to be really effective. Deep breath in, pausing at the top, sigh the breath out. 2 more times, deep breath in, pause, release. 1 more time, big breath in, pause, and as you sigh the breath out, really feel your whole body giving over to the mat, to gravity, soft, held, relaxed. Hear your breath, feel your breath, stay with it. Feel energy and movement start to come back. Rolling over to one side, slowly make your way up, finding a comfortable seat. Sit tall, sit well, upturn your palms, keep your eyes closed. Draw back with your torso, feel that sense of space all around you. Spine long, shoulders soft. Take a couple of breaths, a moment or two, allowing your practice to really sink into your physical body, your energetic body, your mind's eye. Total body workout. What does that mean? That simply means we've moved and worked each and every part of our body. We've freed up some space, we've built some heat, some stamina, some strength. We've replenished in our energy, most importantly of all. Sense this. Hands to prayer, heart center. Thank you for sharing your beautiful, strong practice. Well done.